Hello world, welcome back to Dante's Derivatives. Dang it, kitty. So today we're going to be going through day 4 of TryHackMe's Advent of Cyber event. And today we're doing port scanning. We're going to use the NMAP or network map command. Let's get right to it. Alright, so we are back on TryHackMe and we're going to do day number 4 of their Advent of Cyber 2022 event. There's a video walkthrough here. It's actually got a funny video title, Almost 30-Year-Old Boomer Port Scans Stuff and Sings. That's pretty funny. He actually sings to you about port scanning and NMAP in the beginning of the video, so go ahead and check it out. So I've started my attack box. I have my machine IP running as well. My machine's up and running so we can attack it. Now let's look. Task number 9, or day number 4, is scanning through the snow. You would press start your machine to get your machine going. Learning objectives, what is scanning, scanning types, scanning techniques, and scanning tools. So what is scanning? Scanning is a set of procedures for identifying live hosts, ports, and services, discovering the operating system of the target system, and identifying vulnerabilities and threats in the network. So scanning is just a way to see what's up on the network and what services are running. Or instead of saying up, you could say live, meaning that the system is live, up, and running. We are going to scan some ports here, it looks like. So different scanning techniques, network scanning, port scanning, vulnerability scanning, scanning tools, network mapper, the NMAP command. This is my favorite for scanning ports. I'll let you read through the rest of this. Nikto is another vulnerability scanner. Let's check. Okay, so we're going to go straight to the questions. What is the name of the HTTP server running on the remote host? Okay, so I have my attack machine up and running, so I'm going to open up a terminal. Let's look at the IP real fast. I need to see what IP we need to actually scan. Okay, so it's 10.10.18.94. So the question actually says, what is the name of the HTTP server running on the remote host? And we have our machine IP now. So what I'm going to do is just start an NMAP scan. I want to do an NMAP stealth scan. And I also want to see what services are running on the machine IP, the IP that I put in, 10.10.18.94. So we're going to start this nmap command, and network mapper is now running. It takes a little bit, but it's going to pop out some valuable information about the ports and services that are up and running. Okay, so I went ahead and opened up full screen so you could see this better. But after we ran our nmap scan on this machine IP, 10.10.18.94, you can see that it's showing us the ports that are up and running, and it's showing us the services that are running on these ports. So it looks like on port 22, they could potentially have OpenSSH. The service version is actually just a guess. This is a guesstimation. It's Nmap's best guess of the service, the actual service that's running on that port. So it looks like there's stuff on port 22, port 80. This is probably their web server, port 139 and port 445. These two look to be some type of network sharing services. Whenever you see samba or SMBD, that's just a specific type of network sharing or file sharing service. So let's go ahead and go back to TryHackMe. What is the name of the HTTP server running on the remote host? It seems to be an Apache server, and that was the correct answer. What is the name of the service running on port 22 on the QA server? Open this back up for you. We can see on port 22, this has OpenSSH. OpenSSH 7.6. So let's copy this. and we will take this back to TryHackMe. Okay, so what is the name of the service running on port 22? Okay, the format kind of gave it away, so it's just SSH. What flag can you find after successfully accessing the Samba service? Okay, so here's where this gets fun. We know, let's do a full screen again. We know that there is Samba services running on this machine. Samba services looks to be version 3 or up to version 4. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys a command to see what specific Samba services are running on this machine. So let's go ahead and type this command, smb client -L, and then we'll do 2 forward slashes and the machine IP. Okay, so it looks like there's a password. I remember the password from yesterday. If this is the QA server from day number 3, then this is going to be the password. Santa, the password's going to be S@NTA 2022. Okay, and we are in. We have now listed the SMB services running on the target machine. So print, Samba share, there might be something interesting in there. Admins, I bet this is going to be something really interesting in here. So we've listed the SMB services. So let's go ahead and check out what the question was. What flag can you find after successfully accessing the Samba service? Okay, so we want to access this admin service. So we'll go back to full screen, and I will show you guys the command for this. Clear the screen so we can see. So to actually access the service, we're going to do smb client //10.10.18.94 for the machine's IP address, and then we're going to go to the actual share drive /admins /u for user, and remember the user was Ubuntu. This is the QA server's credentials, so we're going to use the credentials we found yesterday in day number 3. Ubuntu, this was the username, and the password, if you remember the password we just put in, was S@Santa 2022. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we're into this Samba service now. So I'm going to close this, and let's go ahead and list what we can see in here. Okay, flag.txt and user list.txt. So I'm going to get these onto my local machine, get flag.txt, and this will bring it into my local folders. And I'm also going to get user list.txt. Okay, so we've now gotten both of those files. I'm going to exit out of this SMB service. Now let's go ahead and cat flag.txt. Here is our flag. So we'll close the full screen. So it's all capitals. THM, TryHackMe _Santa _SMB _server. Whoop whoop, yay, your answer is correct. What is the password for the username Santa HR? Okay, so let's go ahead and cat the user list. Oops, not in capitals. Let's cat the user list.txt. Nice. Okay, cool. So Santa HR's password is Santa25. So we'll put that in, Santa25. Perfect. We did it. So if you want to learn more scanning techniques, we have a module dedicated to NMAP, and I'm going to go check that out here in a bit on my own time. So I want to take this time to thank everyone here that watched this video. I especially want to thank my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so that way you can see more and learn more cybersecurity with me. Also, smash that like button so that way this video gets shown to more people. And as always, thank you for learning.